ay tinorture.
Ida Santos has been fighting for justice for over 4 decades. She was an activist who fought the one-man rule of former Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos. On Sunday, she had to relive the horrors again as she addressed thousands of Filipinos who gathered to oppose the hero's burial for Marcos.
They didn't take my fingerprints for 5 months, meaning I could be made to disappear. I was tortured, sexually tortured. They played Russian roulette on me. I was harassed all the time.
Ida's story isn't unique. Among the crowd, there were also those who suffered the same fate. Now more than ever, they say Filipinos need to be reminded of the abuses under the Marcos regime, which ended in 1986 after a mass uprising. This after President Rodrigo Duterte authorized a state funeral for one of the most notoriously corrupt world leaders in history.
30 years after Filipinos ousted Ferdinand Marcos, his family has been able to make a political comeback. Now it appears they're getting their wish to bury the late president, a hero. Now while there's strong support for it, there's also growing opposition to it. That's become another divisive issue in the Duterte era.
President Duterte says the decision to allow Marcos a final resting place at the National Heroes Cemetery is final.
Forget about the medals. Just focus on whether he's a Filipino, he fought for his country, and is once upon a time the president. That's the law. We cannot go out of the law.
Beyond just supporting mass protests, however, anti-Marcos lawmakers are using precisely that, the law, to try to stop the burial.
I filed a resolution in the Senate opposing a hero's burial for Marcos, and we will work to pass this. And I have full faith that we can do that, to lend the voice of our institution to the voice of citizens who want to honor our true heroes.
Just get it over and done with, some say. Victims like Ida agree. Bury Marcos by all means, they say. Just don't bury him a hero. Barnaby CCTV, Manila.